all my beautiful guys, gals, and my pals. I'm Danny, and today I'm surrounded by some really old toys from the early days of my childhood. Because today, in the art cave over here, we're gonna be doing just that, traveling back in time. Because I've got here some children's coloring book pages. I printed these off the internet because, I didn't have enough money to buy the actual books. We're in a tight budget over here in this channel, so leave a like for the printer ink that was spent. I was about to throw them over there because I like throwing stuff in my intros, but I don't want to print them again. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do all of this. I'm gonna give myself today and tomorrow. I'll try to do at least 2. But let's see, and I hope you like them. So let's go over there to the table over there and let's start drawing. Right, buddy? We start off with the Little Mermaid coloring page. Actually, this wasn't exactly one of my favorite movies as a kid. I remember I watched it, but I don't know, I don't think I had a DVD or something. I watched it at a friend's house. I can't remember, but I remember I liked it, especially because of the songs. And Under the Sea, it's like that catchy song everyone loves. I really like the energy and the way they animated the water. And I know many people don't like The Little Mermaid because they say it's anti-feminist or something because she gave up her voice to be with a man or something. But rewatching it now from that perspective, I don't really think that's true. I mean, her dad had just destroyed all of her stuff on the things she valued the most, and then she wanted to rebel against her father, teenage angst Ariel. And yeah, maybe meeting Eric was a part of that, but it wasn't her main motivation, I don't think, at least from where I stand. I see it as her taking that anger from her father destroying her collection of human artifacts and wanting to escape and be free and not having to answer to her father that goes into little tantrums and destroys her stuff. I don't know. But I also have a really funny story associated with The Little Mermaid because when I graduated, 4th grade, we always had a party, not a party, but a performance to close off the school year. And that year's theme was Under the Sea. And so we had lots of sea-themed stuff and we sang songs, including a lot of songs from The Little Mermaid. And I played 2 characters. At first I was a water drop in a dance scene, and then I was some seaweed or something in another dance scene, and I also sang some of the songs. I don't really remember. What I do remember is the after party. Because as you know, even when you're a little 4th grader, it's all about the after party. So what happened? Well, remember I was still fully dressed, a green skirt, green shirt, green face paint, and even spray on my hair, full seaweed. And we were rebel little 4th graders. And so what we did is we went through the school playground, and we went to the gate that separated our area from the preschoolers. And we may or may not have broken in and went into a shed they had where they kept the little tricycle things, the little, not bikes, but we had the 3 wheels for little preschoolers, and we may have taken them and went over to the football field to run around and make some races with them. So that was a fun little memory, just, going against the authority. Oh my god, I was such a tiny little girl, and I was breaking in stuff and stealing, but that's not all that happened that night. Oh, no. Because once the Fast and Furious movie was done in the football field, we went a tree and had these, I'm not sure if they were pine cones, the little pine cone things, and we decided to throw them at something. Now, what can we use as a target? It was almost nighttime, or it was pretty dark at that time, so what can we use that would be a clear target? I know, we can use the fire alarm. Oh my god. And now in my school that I go to now, the fire alarm has a little plastic cover, so we have to open it to click on the button, but that fire alarm didn't have that, so we decided to start throwing pine cones into the fire alarm. And soon enough, someone hit it. I don't remember who. I don't think it was me because I have awful coordination. But someone hit it. And we just hear, wow, 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 wow. And then, like, someone, like, I don't know if everyone came out because we were, like, everyone was in, like, the party room in the next to the cafeteria and stuff. And we were in the opposite side of the school, in the playground area. So we just heard the alarm and then we just ran. We ran as fast as our little tiny sausage baby legs could take us, and we hid somewhere. And the principal actually came down and looked for us, but of course she couldn't find us because it was dark and we were masters of the skies. Not really, we were dressed as seagrass, so. Anywhoosies, and then we were geniuses. So after you've just been almost caught trying to press the fire alarm with a pine cone, you know what you do? You keep throwing pine cones. I'm not kidding, we kept throwing those things and we hit it again, and then the principal came and I think she found us. It was so long ago, I can't remember, but I think, and we, like, that we were just graduated from that school, so we were like, what are they gonna do, expel us? We don't go here anymore, we're graduated, we're going away next year, so it was like we were having a midlife crisis in 4th grade. I don't even know. Our parents weren't even mad, and I don't think the principal was mad either because we were little kids. At the time we felt like so grown up, like acting like cool teenagers and stuff, but no, we were just little kids throwing pine cones into a wall, dressed as like seagrass and mermaids and fish and stuff. So yeah, that was a fun little adventure that I kind of relate to, like under the water stuff, because I was dressed as the most important character, seagrass or seaweed, the whole time, you know, fully covered in green paint. That was a fun memory, and I hope you like my drawing. I just wanted to point it out to you guys that my printering is really crappy, so as I was painting it kind of scraped off, so in the end I like go through the whole thing with a brush pen just so it doesn't have all those scrapey marks, and because the black was like really like missing in some places, so that's just what I did. I hope you like it. Now we're moving on to the second drawing in the coloring book. That's not really a book because I printed it off the internet. And that is the Lion King one. And like I said before that The Little Mermaid wasn't like a big part of my childhood, but The Lion King sure was. I didn't have a DVD for The Lion King. I watched it on a VHS, and I hope I don't have to explain what that is to you guys, but like a few years back, I wanted to watch The Lion King again, the original one, and I looked for it, and I couldn't find it. And so that's when I remembered, I watched that thing on a VHS. That was so long ago. So I asked my dad, because he was going out to buy some stuff, if he could like see if he found the DVD for The Lion King, because apparently we didn't have it. Like, I had a DVD for the sequel, but not for the original, apparently. I'm talking about the sequel. The Lion King sequel is like one of my favorite Disney sequels. There are a lot of Disney sequels that I like hate, like don't like at all, but that's not one of them. Like, I love the Lion King sequel. I think it makes justice to the original, not only in the characters but also in the songs. What I don't like at all, is that the show, The Lion Guard, that they are doing now, that's like in the Lion King universe, because it just, like, the songs, there are a few songs like I've heard that are okay, I guess, but the characters, I don't know what they're doing with them. Like, Simba is completely different, Kiara is different, like, Kofu is kind of the same, but still, and like, every single character is like changed so much. Not even, like, I can forgive the art style, okay? It's a cheaper art style, it's a show, not a movie, doesn't have that big budget. I can forgive that, but like, I mean, the characters, they change so much, it doesn't make any sense, and like, I wanted to watch the show. It's like, it's a Disney Junior show, it's for little kids, but I like love The Lion King and I love everything about it, and I wanted to watch the show. Not just like the bigger episodes are like connecting to the lore and the canon of the Lion King universe, but like, I just can't. That show is like ruined a lot of stuff for me. I didn't like it. Like, I like some elements, but mostly, nah. Sorry guys, if you like it, that's good. I'm just telling you my opinion. And speaking of unwanted opinions, let's talk about the Disney like live action, and like making like the little quote things with my hands, because like the Lion King one, it's not live action, it is animated. It is like really realistic animation, but it's still animation. So, and the truth is, guys, I haven't watched the Lion King remake, mostly because I'm scared. Like, I love the original so much, and I've like read reviews and all of that stuff, and I'm like, I just can't. Like, I don't know, I'm really nervous about watching it. Like, if you guys have watched it, please tell me honestly, what did you think? Like, please tell me, because I'm so conflicted. Like, I've heard the songs and I didn't like them, especially Be Prepared. I don't know what I've done. Like, that's my favorite Disney villain song, like, ever, probably. And I don't know what I've done to it. And like, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? I watched the music video and it's daytime. Like, what the hell? Like, I haven't even watched the movie, but this already doesn't make any sense, and I feel like it's gonna ruin everything. And like, and just watching the clip of like Mufasa's death, I cry during the animated one, like every single time. And watching the live action one on YouTube, I laughed because it's just so cringy, and then Simba's face looks like my cat when I like step on his tail, and like, that's the excuse, like, oh, so they are realistic animals, they can convey emotion. That's BS. Okay, I have 2 dogs, 2 cats, and they can convey emotion really well. And my grandma is at my house right now, and she has another dog, so my house is full of pets, and they can all convey emotions. And like, I don't know what those like lifeless blobs are on the Lion King, but I hate it. And like, it's weird, because I loved the Jungle Book remake. I actually love that film better than the original. I thought they improved the story, the music was the worst element, but anyways. But the performances were amazing, I loved the CGI, and the animals, I felt like they conveyed emotion. Like, isn't that a thing? Like, if you watch that film, didn't you like feel that? Maybe it's because like the Mowgli actor was real and made everything else feel more real, but I don't know. And it's the same director, but I guess the Jungle Book isn't as big of a classic, no offense to all those Jungle Book fans. It's not as big of a classic as The Lion King, so they were like more unsure about changing The Lion King, because the Jungle Book, they changed a lot. And honestly, it was for the better, but like the Lion King one, it just, oh boy, it's the same story from like every single trailer and footage I've seen on YouTube. I'm not sure if it's worth it. I've heard some good stuff, I've heard some really bad stuff about it, and please tell me, guys. And speaking of the Disney remakes, because I'm actually watching the Beauty and the Beast remake as I draw this, because, I don't know, I opened Netflix and it was the first thing that popped up. And like let me just give you my honest opinion, because this is just my opinion. I don't want you guys to be angry at me. But since we're on the topic of Disney remakes, let's go over it. Like, I didn't like the Beast CGI. I love the actor, Downton Abbey is one of my favorite shows, so I love the actor. I love all the actors in this movie, but let me just breathe. I'm getting angry over here. What they did with Belle's singing made no sense. Like, they auto-tuned it so much. Like, I heard it for the first time and was like, that's the original. That's like a more robotic version of the original, because like they wanted to change it so bad that they like just auto-tuned Emma Watson's voice to sound exactly like the original. And I'm like Disney, you can't do that. It's a different person singing a song. She's gonna sing it differently, and that's okay. But Disney's like, nah, we need to auto-tune it and use a computer to make it sound like the original, and I like didn't get it. But anyways, this is just my opinion, and I've been talking for too long. I'm not even talking about The Lion King anymore, so just appreciate my drawing, and I hope you like it. I hope you like the video, and please subscribe to the channel and share. And remember, if you have like more ideas for coloring books, please let me know. Love you guys. And we are back. It's been so long since I saw it. No, it's been 2 days. And just as I was expected, we didn't manage to finish the 3 pages. Poor Bambi over here will remain black and white, but oh well. Bye-bye, Bambi. But, okay. I was about to see if it would actually bend the paper. It didn't, it's fine. But we did finish these 2 thingies. Look at them. I especially like this one. And if you notice any changes, some weird noise over there, any changes in the set, that was because the first day I filmed, it was so sunny that I went over to the living room so I could use the natural light, because this light up there, it's not actually natural, guys. Okay? It's actually a studio light. But anyway. But the second day it was really cloudy, so I came back here. That's why there's cuts and changes in tables during the time lapse. Okay? Anyways, I hope you liked it, and I think I said it in a voiceover. I honestly can't remember. I've been working on this video for a few days and I'm tired because I started school. Okay, anyways. Oh yes, I want to make more of these videos. They take a while, but they're super fun, and it's great to just, watch a movie or a podcast or something and just color away. So, if you guys have any coloring book suggestions, leave them in the comments, okay? Please? And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, because, that's how the channel gets around and stuff. And subscribe, because I'll make many videos, usually every 3 days. I try anyways. And as always, thanks to Milky, my editor, for editing the video, because, I'm too dumb to... Actually, I just don't have time, because as I said, it took 2 days to do that. Anywhoosies, I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye!